you're not going to be ready. And I don't mean that as an insult. I mean it as a fact. A version of you that feels ready, ideally positioned, totally coordinated, and fully integrated, having everything sorted out, doesn't exist. Nobody that started businesses or have done something significant in their life wasn't ready. Nobody was ready. That has never existed. Nobody felt ready when they had to do something big. Nobody who made something ever felt ready. They were just going for it. And here is how it goes. Someone wants to make a course, build a business, or do whatever. They spend 6 to 8 or maybe 12 months studying about it, buying books, buying courses, learning, managing skills, and yet doing completely nothing. And every day they go to sleep thinking, I'm going to win tomorrow and I'm going to make it tomorrow. Guess what? They're not going to do it. And tomorrow becomes next week becomes next month, and next month becomes next year. And it goes in this time, in a loop of a time where you're just talking. And I read in one book, it clearly said, don't be friend with talkers. That group of people, they are talkers. And I'm not telling you that you cannot help yourself, because being a talker isn't something bad. It's just a thing that our consciousness does because we are scared to take a step. And I've seen that occur to many people around me. They are smart, not particularly stupid. They're intelligent, smart, good looking, maybe whatever. And people do it all the time because there is a secret about it that we're going to go over in a little bit of a time. The difference between them and people who are successful and who do things mostly on time isn't a talent. It's a willingness to be bad at something, to suck at something, until you're good enough to be willing to suck at something in public and everyone looking and laughing at you while you figure it out. It's simple, and I operate by one rule, and only one rule simply. If I want to start something, I have to start it today. Not a whole project in 24 hours, just a bit of it. Knowing that I need to finish it. I give it the deadline, and I have to finish it. Step by step, day by day. And I didn't say week by week or month by month. Day by day. It's just one small thing. Get that domain. Buy that hosting. Get the tool you need for that business you're going to start. Because here's one step that does something that planning 6 months ahead cannot. When you start going day by day, you have something called momentum. And in basic laws of physics, it's how the nature and everything around you, this water, works. And it's simple. The momentum is something you build with one step. The second step the third step, it only carries you to the winning. And it's simple. Small and consistent wins, perfect and occasional every single time. And it's been proven for hundreds of years at a time. And I tell you what it looked like for me. When I started making websites, I didn't have a momentum. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do it. But here's the one key. I felt lost. But I decided to work on it every single day. Okay, I don't know how to make this work. I'll figure it out today. But guess what? Tomorrow, the second problem started. That's the problem. Most people stop at that exact time when problems occur. I didn't have perfect equipment. I didn't have the best laptop or PC or whatever. WordPress was bugging and it was working in 5 frames per second. Literally crashing every time. But I started. I had that old shitty laptop and an iPhone. And I started. And guess what? Now I'm here. And I started. Moving slowly with bad equipment. But going forward, the momentum was keeping me all the time going forward. It's the same thing as this nature behind me. This water that is flowing constantly. The momentum is making it flow. It doesn't care if there are the rocks, there is dirt, there is anything. It just flows. Over 50 clans later, I have a thing to tell you. Or maybe 2. And as I previously said, the momentum is the key. I never feel like prolonging something I don't have to. I just start. I don't care how I feel. Do I have skills for it? Do I have talents for it? I just go for it. And I don't care. And that is the thing that I would explain firstly to myself if I had a chance to go back into time. Start. I would explain that to 17 years old me. And whatever you want to start, either it's a business, going to the gym, studying for that exam, I know that conditions are not perfect. You maybe don't have perfect skills. You don't have perfect knowledge. But just start. It's enough. Because nothing is perfect. I know you're not ready. To become ready, the only thing you need to do is to start going. See you inside.